Hello, it's Brick Bros UK and we have our alternative build for the LEGO Star Wars Rebel YWing Fighter 75155. And it was quite a challenge turning the set's one YWing into something completely different, but we love challenges, so combined our ideas and building skills and created the alternative build we are calling the LEGO Star Wars Rebel Aerial Attack, and it includes a YWing Bomber, an upgraded Snowspeeder and maintenance vehicle. And if you want to make all of this from the set, you can click the link in the description below to our build tutorial video, but first let's review all of these Rebel builds. And first off, these are the spare parts and pieces we had left over, and we tried to use them all up as you can see. And our favourite build is this upgraded Rebel Snowspeeder, which has a Snowspeeder shape with white plates, but we added blue to it, giving it a different look to the movie version we all know and love. And at the front we have dark grey grille plates for detail and two cannons, and as you can see, sloped bricks and pieces give it a good sleek construction. And there's also these two blue plate lines running up to the cockpit. And on each side the wings have sloped white plates building them up with a grille piece and blue plate for detail, and they can fold out a bit to put the Snowspeeder into its attack mode. And if we come back to the centre, we use the YWing's nice printed cockpit canopy for the Snowspeeder's cockpit. And it lifts up easily so you can get inside, and inside is the pilot seat and printed control panel piece. And then you can easily clip in the pilot ready for battle. And just behind the cockpit raised up are these two spring-loaded missiles which are easy to fire off from here, which we thought would be great for play, and the blue plates cover them up nicely. And if we swivel to the back, we created two propulsion engines from the YWing's grey wheel engine pieces as you can see, and they do move too. And underneath we added plates to make it flat so it could land smoothly or be displayed. And now you can fly in and do a bombing run, which is fun to try. And overall the upgraded Rebel Snowspeeder was fun to make with different blue colour scheme to the Hoth version, and its cockpit and firepower function well, and with extra armour it will put up a good fight against the Empire. And next up we had the YWing Bomber, and we felt a lot of you Star Wars fans would love to see this creation. And at the front is the cockpit, and we've added two red blaster cannons which can move for aim. And the cockpit sides have plating and tiles building them out, and we saved the YWing's yellow pieces for the YWing because it's the right colour scheme. And as you can see, the cockpit is well oversized for a YWing, but it had to be this big due to the huge canopy piece we got from the YWing's underside, but it still looks okay. And this canopy piece is clipped on so it lifts up easily, and inside is a basic pilot seat, and we made a sort of control joystick because we had no control panels. And then we thought you could clip in the Rebel Trooper as a pilot ready for action. Moving on, we had the YWing's body, which we created with white slope pieces on the sides to give it a more rounded, sleek look. We also added a lot of dark grey grille pieces and yellow ones and grey plates on top for cool detail on the body, and it works well. And at the back of it we added a gunner turret created from two stud shooters, and we made a simple spinning device which is stable and it spins the turret so you can shoot TIE fighters, and we liked adding this fun weapon. And on either side the YWing has its identical cylinder engines, and as you can see we made these from the YWing's round engine pieces. And we tried to stretch them out to make the engines longer for the size of the YWing, and at the back the engines have these spinnable trans-orange thrusters which are quite cool, adding to the YWing's look. And finally at the back of its body we added a sloped dark grey brick, grille pieces and a plate to finish its design. And underneath we added raised plate sections so it can land easily and be displayed. And that's our YWing build, and overall it was a fun challenge to create that famous YWing, and it's not entirely accurate with its cockpit size and body, but it's not a bad resemblance, and the stud shooting turret should make it fun to use in play. And the last build was something extra we made from spare parts and pieces after the YWing and speeder builds, and we thought a ground maintenance vehicle would be useful for servicing the fighters. And it's got this white triangular body with red turrets and dark grey slope pieces at the front. And on the sides we added these dark grey plates for minifigure standing platforms so pilots can hop on and grab a lift to their craft. And in the middle we created this in-case driver's seat with grey grille pieces and bricks. And at the back we made a ball jointed connection which attaches to this towing plate, and this uses these white sticker plate pieces with extra grey ones around the side. And underneath we used the set's 2 slider plates for this hovering vehicle so it could smoothly move around. And we also made some simple engine parts and power cables, so when you clip in the driver you can tow some of these supplies to do maintenance on the aerial vehicles, which all adds to play. And that's our LEGO Star Wars Rebel Aerial Attack alternative build. And in all, we are pretty pleased we managed to make 3 builds from the set's 1 YWing, and we feel our efforts were worth it with the upgraded Snowspeeder, which has a good design and could add to one of your Hoth sets. And the YWing, which might not be entirely accurate, would go well with any X-Wing fighter sets. And the small maintenance vehicle is crude but can add to play with the Snowspeeder and YWing when they're landed, and we hope you like our creations, and if you want to make it all, click the link in the description below to our build tutorial video, or click this link now. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK alternative build. Remember to check out our channel for more alternative builds and like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.